Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Corina Feraru, and I'm a senior software engineer based in the UK with 9 years of experience in the tech industry. In today's video, I'm going to take you through my journey as a self-taught developer breaking into tech, from online courses to an intense full-stack Ruby on Rails bootcamp, and all the way to landing my first developer job. So if you're thinking of doing a bootcamp or breaking into this exciting industry but don't know how, then please do keep on watching. This video is for you. I wonder, what are the ways to become a software developer nowadays? The traditional path is doing a computer science degree, but honestly, computer science covers far more than just programming, and even after graduating, many still need to take additional programming courses to be job ready. Yes, it looks great on a CV, but it's not the only way anymore. More accessible, practical ways to become a software developer today are through self-teaching via online courses and coding bootcamps. So let's talk about these two routes. Online courses are fantastic for grasping the basics, understanding syntax, learning the hello world kind of starting points, and getting familiar with programming concepts. However, without mentorship from an instructor or someone already working in tech, it's extremely easy to hit roadblocks. You can get stuck, frustrated, and even lose your initial love for coding, unfortunately. That's why investing in a bootcamp can be a game changer. Bootcamps offer not just structure, but mentorship, accountability, and a community of like-minded people, and the confidence that you are building the skills companies are actually looking to hire for. If you are like me, passionate about tech, but having studied something completely different, this path could be for you as well. I studied languages and communication strategies, and for a long time, I wasn't sure what career path to follow. In 2015, back in Romania, my native country, I was working a full-time customer support job at a large multinational. And every day felt repetitive, frustrating, and creatively limiting. Desperately wanted a dynamic, intellectually challenging environment where I could use my curiosity and creativity. So I decided to take action. I enrolled in a 3-month web development course in Bucharest, learning just basic HTML, CSS, JavaScript. But that helped me build my first static website, and I deployed it to GoDaddy, and I absolutely fell in love with the whole process of it. And that was my aha moment. I realized I wanted to go deeper, learn proper web development, databases, security, infrastructure, the full software engineering ecosystem. So I quit my job in Bucharest, I packed my life, and I moved to the UK. Here in the UK, I worked another customer service job for almost a year to save up money. So then I took the leap and enrolled in a live-in full-stack bootcamp near London. You can see a bit more of this in my previous YouTube video where I've recorded my journey into tech, from customer support into software development. So please do go and have a look at that one as well, and maybe you will get a bit more about me and understand my journey better. The experience of the bootcamp was very intense. We lived, breathed, and coded 24/7. We compressed 2 years of computer science syllabus into just about 3 months of the course. We worked in small cohorts under 10 people because it was a tiny bootcamp, and we were pairing daily on real projects. The schedule was full-time, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day, 1-hour lunch breaks and small coffee breaks, just pretty much like a full-time job. Technologies we learned included Ruby on Rails primarily, JavaScript with some React, SQL, HTML, CSS for a bit of front-end, and lots of logic and Ruby exercises to deeply understand programming fundamentals. We built projects, discussed database designs, model controller view architecture, active record, and learned how views talk to controllers and how models contain business logic and validations. and so on and so forth. I was also following Team Treehouse's Ruby on Rails curriculum in parallel, my absolute favorite online platform, because let's face it, you can never have too many good resources and you will need as much as you can get, and their subscription is very good as well. If you are finding my story helpful so far, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me, and you'll get notified every time I post more videos about career transitions, tech insights, and developer life. I had a lot of pressure during the bootcamp. I had to take out a loan. My savings weren't enough. I knew I had to land a job quickly to start repaying it. I couldn't even fathom that kind of failure of not getting a job. I was determined not to go back to customer service, so I was all in. It was emotionally intense too, because we were comparing each other to each other all the time, wondering, am I good enough? Is this really what I am good at? You know, battling that imposter syndrome every day. But through that intensity, the support of mentors and the encouragement of passionate classmates, and of course the sheer love of coding, we kept pushing each other forward. That environment of inspiring people around you makes a huge difference. You feel less alone, more motivated, and more resilient at the end of the day. So through the bootcamp's hiring partnerships, I had the opportunity to interview with actual companies recruiting juniors at the end of the bootcamp. My interview process had two stages. First, I met the CEO of the company at the bootcamp itself. We talked about my background, my goals, and why I was passionate about software development in general. Second, about a month later, I visited their headquarters to present my final project that I have built for them, a fully test-driven development TDD e-commerce web application. Of course, during the project review, they found some bugs that some of them I was aware of. Some tests were broken. There were a few security vulnerabilities I had overlooked around permissions. There were a few edge cases that I didn't touch. But they told me this, and this stayed with me. We are not looking for perfection. We're looking for passion, strong fundamentals, and someone willing to learn and grow, because you will learn on the job day to day. So thankfully, my project and my drive were strong enough. And in March 2018, I officially landed my first junior developer job at a brilliant health tech startup in the Midlands, England. That's where my professional journey truly began. I was surrounded by talented, supportive engineers who helped me grow into the senior software engineer I am today. If you are wondering which bootcamps I recommend in the UK, here's my list. Lewagan, they're based in London and worldwide, and their strengths are great global network and hands-on project building approach. North Coders, they're in Manchester, Leeds, and Birmingham, and they're remote, and their strengths are deep technical curriculum and fantastic post-graduation career support. And lastly, Makers Academy, they're based in London and remote as well, and their strengths are focusing on emotional intelligence and creating sustainable learning habits for long-term growth. For online learning, my absolute favorites are Team Treehouse, as I previously said. I use them during my Ruby on Rails bootcamp as well, and they've helped me massively. Pluralsight, deeper dives for intermediate/advanced learners. Launch School, perfect for deep functional foundational mastery. Udemy, it's more affordable and very targeted courses on anything you need. And of course, never underestimate the power of YouTube tutorials, because the more voices you hear explaining the same concept differently, the faster you'll master it. I like to say, steal as much knowledge as you can from everyone around you. There's always something valuable to learn if you stay curious and observant. So read the room and just be so curious about everything and have so many questions about everything. So wrap up, please always remember, listen to your heart and your instincts. Your brain might urge you to stay safe, but your heart knows where your true passions lie and your instincts. Stepping into the unknown is scary, but it's the only path to real transformation. We can all be honest to admit that. So I'm here cheering for every step you take forward towards your dream, no matter how small or uncertain it might feel. Please do leave a comment if you have any questions for me or follow up, or if you have anything to share. I would love to hear your story. We are here to support each other, grow together, and inspire one another. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe and like and leave any sort of comments that you might enjoy do. Thank you so much again for watching. I hope you found this video useful, encouraging, and a little spark of motivation for your journey. See you in the next one. Bye!